Well, chat, the audio part of my capture card just broke, so can't even stream fucking Siege, because you guys won't get any game sound if I put it in my headset. But I mean, there's no one watching anyways, so I don't think it really matters. I literally have 0 viewers right now, so I don't think anyone fucking cares. It's whatever. Now I gotta try and figure out how I'm gonna change the stream title, because the plugin that I have to change my stream title doesn't work for some reason, so can't fucking, it's whatever. It's whatever. Can I even change my stream title from here? I don't think I can. I need to find out some way to change the stream title so that I can fucking not say that I'm playing Siege, because I can't play Siege on stream now until I buy yet another capture card, so that's fucking great. How the fuck do I change my... My god, bro. Why can't I just change my stream title? What do I need? Do I need fucking Streamlabs Ultra for that? Like, why can't I... Oh my god, bro. Alright, chat, we're back. No siege on stream. Capture car. Oh, there's no chat anyways. There's 0 fucking viewers in here. Who am I talking to? Literally no one.
You're on YouTube?
Yep. I don't know, chat. Again, who am I talking to? Fucking no one. What do I want to play? I don't know. But this shit is so annoying too, 'cause I spent so much time like trying to make sure that all of my shit was working, like the multi-stream, the fucking audio capture, all the technical stuff that I could never get right when I wanted to stream when I was younger. And of course it's not working as usual. Not at least the way that I want it to.
If you go back and watch my first stream, mine was not anything at
Bro, this isn't even my first stream though either. This is the annoying part. This is the first stream that I spent money on. And it's just like nothing works, bro. Like, this thing's always bugging out. Alright, let's see what this game Returnal is all about.
Astra.
Oh shit, I probably shouldn't have skipped that.
your stream.
Yeah, but I actually like watching watching cutscenes. What the fuck? Cool ass intro, I can't lie. That shit is fire. I think this game is supposed to be an action game, but it kind of feels like a horror, I can't lie. I've never played it before though. I'm just like, based off this opening cutscene. Oh damn, I didn't get to see the cutscene. I real deal skipped it. Alright, can I look behind me? Can I go behind me? Nah, nothing there.
I'm gonna have to. Oh shit, I can't.
Can I get up there? Okay, can't get up there yet. Locate the white shadow. I don't want to go over there yet. I feel like I shouldn't see what's over there yet. I should finish exploring what's over here. Okay, that's nothing else I can explore over here, so I have to go over there. Alright, that's fine. I like the feel of this game, I can't lie. It plays really smooth. Okay. Ooh. And the frame rate on my stream doesn't look ass like it did yesterday. That's not bad.
Ancient walls, foundations, and statues.
Alright. Alright, 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 alright. What the fuck? I feel like I can't go down there. Okay, I can. Never mind. This shit looks like spikes. I can't. This shit. This is just grass. What's this?
Scout log. Atropos. I have found a deceased Astra Scout here. Checking identification on helmet. It's...
Who the fuck? Alright, chat. We found someone important. I don't know if we know who she is, but Well, I don't know who the fuck she is, but judging based on her reaction, she definitely knows who this dead nigga is. Oop. I keep forgetting. YouTube, Twitch does not know I'm a black guy. Don't have my fucking webcam yet.
Continuing towards the signal's origin.
Webcam next week, chat. Webcam next week. Got this shitty ass gun now. This money? What is it? Obolite? The fuck can I use Obolite for? How was your hangout with the shorty? Fucking Tsuko. I don't think I have either, actually. Oh shit. Suit computer. Use your suit. Okay. I don't think I've ever been to the Columbia Mall either. I can't lie.
But it's fucking raining. Like, it's gonna be raining the rest of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty gross out there. I can't fake.
He having to drive in the rain all day. It's cool though. I'm about to drive out again.
Where you going? Oh, paper from Office Depot.
Yeah, I gotta get some paper, man.
Paper boy, all about that paper boy. Where the fuck are we going? Why is this door locked? I can't go back here yet? Requires a key. Why is this shit all high over here? This shit looks like it's on fucking Geek Bars or something. Day one asking for a new fry cook. Bro. Oh shit, cutscene. Oh shit. The fuck are these bitches? Ew! What the fuck? What is that? What the fuck is that, bro? Oh shit, this thing lights, motherfucker. Woo! 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 You playing laser tag? No, he does not. They some hoes though. He's got a line. Is there a harder difficulty on this game? Need to stop talking shit. That was the first enemy in this game that I've dealt with.
Recorded log found. Adding to databank. Playing back now. Scout log. Atropos. Elapsed time 30 minutes since last crash. Whole areas of this forest
Rivals,
are
bruh.
rearranging themselves like a fluid puzzle after each of mine.
Maybe a little bit later.
Whenever I return, per Astra protocol, I will not be recovered until I reach the broadcast signal. If you're hearing this, you are stuck here too. I don't remember recording that.
What did she say? Oh no, I was talking about this woman in this game. What did she just say? She recorded something, she doesn't remember recording it? Alright, scout logs.
Scout log. Atropos.
Shut up, ho, I'm talking. Atropos, elapsed time, 30 minutes since last crash. Whole areas of this forest are rearranging themselves like a fluid puzzle. After each of my ... whenever I return, per Astra protocol, I will not be recovered until I reach the broadcast signal. If you're hearing this, you are stuck here too. Oh shit. And she just said she doesn't remember recording this? So wait a minute. And this game is called Returnal. She's definitely okay. I hate having ADHD. I fucking hate having ADHD, bro. So I think I figured out at least part of this game before. She said she didn't remember recording this, right? And the opening cutscene of the game is her ship crashing, right? I think, and I actually might just be a fucking idiot in thinking I figured something out that's actually extremely obvious. I think this isn't her first time being here on this planet in particular. I think that she has either been trying to I don't know, bruh. Maybe she's been trying to escape. Because it's called Returnal, so she's definitely been here before. And she just found a message that she didn't know she left herself. And it said, if you're reading this, you're stuck here too. Which makes me think that this isn't her first time reading that note. You know what I mean? Like, she left that note specifically for herself to remind herself that she's stuck here. Because she says, oh, I don't remember writing this, but the note says if you're reading this, you're stuck here too. So, like, if she left that note before... Basically, what I'm saying is that there's no way she could have left a note for herself beforehand that says you're stuck here as well. But in the opening cutscene of the game, we see it crash, which means that she must have been trying to escape the planet. And, like, she wasn't arriving here. She was trying to escape. And, she crashed. Again. Like, every time she tries to escape, somehow the planet rearranges itself to not allow her to leave. And I'm extremely confused on where they want me to go right now. So, are you seeing this shit? I feel like I'm running in circles. Where the fuck am I going, bro? All the doors it's telling me to go through I've either been through or are locked. Alright. Oh, I have the key? Damn, I'm an idiot. I didn't realize I had the key. I'm so dumb. I'm so fucking dumb.
Security system encountered.
That air dash is cool as fuck, I can't lie. Can I use it to get over here? Yes, I can. Ooh, nope, don't want to go back over there yet because I saw somewhere else I can go. Let's go check. Ooh, wrong way, wrong way. Oh no, damn it. Fuck. Over here. Boom, over here. Bro, these guys have terrible accuracy, I can't lie. Yeah, maybe you guys should shoot all your bullets at one time in one line. Like, ooh! Malignant key. Childhood malfunctions. Malfunctions have negative effects and even inhibit certain actions. Okay, well hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully that doesn't happen.
I've discovered piled corpses of a xenotype species. Likely the architects of these ruins. These could be the sentients that broadcast the white shadow signal.
What the fuck is that thing?
It is impossible to escape. I have tried everything.
Oh, this is the person that
I'm always brought back by...
Yep.
There is a moment between death and rebirth when tentacles drag me down.
What?
Screaming,
Huh?
drowning,
What?
returning.
Bro. I told y'all, chat. I told y'all. I told y'all. I said... So Celine's gonna come back. Wait. 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 Wait a minute. Let me see my helmet. Let me see my helmet. Let me see my helmet, gang. Is she Celine? She's... Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Let us see her helmet, bro. Oh, okay, so they give a lore accurate reason for why you respawn. Oh, I wasn't supposed to beat that thing? I wanted to, though. I feel like I definitely could have beaten that thing if I locked in. Yep. Okay, she's Celine.
Can you hear me? I'm in my ship. Suit status operational and... I've already experienced this before.
Okay. Okay. Helios has two terminals to use: the main terminal and challenge terminal. The main terminal can be used to view your overall statistics and the ship logs information. The challenge terminal can be used to access the daily challenge, where you can compete against other scouts once it's unlocked. Okay, let's see what we got here. Deaths 1, areas explored 11, hostiles eliminated 7. Okay, okay. Oh. Can't go back there yet. Okay. Can take a nap. This is a cool, like, lore accurate way to describe, like, why you can respawn. Because a lot of video games, like, you know, you kind of just suspend your disbelief. Like, oh, you know, like, I died, but I didn't die. Like, I got gravely injured on my quest, and, like, someone found me and healed me or some shit like that, right? You just make up, you insert your own fucking lore for why your character isn't dead. Like in Elden Ring, why you're, in Elden Ring, you are guided by grace. So, you know, like, you can't really die. The Tarnish is always going to come back to life, since there's, like, the, unless, depending on the ending you choose. Like, I went for the, unfortunately, when I played Elden Ring, I did all of Ronnie's quest and then accidentally did not choose her ending. I didn't choose the little blue thing on the ground. I chose the Elden Lord ending, Age of the Elden Lord. I meant to choose the Age of Stars, and I didn't. Every time you die, you return to the crash site without weapons, artifacts. Go from the last cycle. You're dead. Okay, 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 okay. He's permanent. Okay, cool. What is this? I probably shouldn't have shot it, but I'm an American, so I have to. Let me get this reloading mechanic down. It's just gonna get me killed in one of these missions, bro. Not being able to reload.
The environment wasn't like this before.
It really is different every time. Wow. And I'm like not allowed to. This place really keeps me trapped here. Okay. So the planet like changes to keep, so you're like eternally lost no matter where you go here. That's actually kind of cool. What is this malignant force keeping me here though? Because there's got to be some human work at play if there's like technology and stuff. It can't just be. This can't be a natural, like these doors and shit, the lasers and stuff. This is not a naturally occurring planet with all like this.
New technology discovered. Augments my weapon with an alternative firing mechanism.
Ooh!
Effective. This will be useful.
Oh my gosh, this is like the first time an adaptive triggers thing on PS5 has actually been cool. I can't lie. Bro, these aliens suck, I can't lie. They are terrible at their job. Oh! See ya. Whoa. Dude, this game plays really fucking cool, I can't lie. Woo! 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 You're so cooked when I let this beam off. How long can I charge it up for? Why do I hear a rocket ship going off? What is going on? Oh, no, 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 no. Oh my god. I did not realize that was an op right there. So... what am I hearing? Ooh. New gun. I want a sword, I can't lie.
Acquired a xenotype weapon, similar to our carbine technology.
Xenotype weapon. Whoa.
Discovered a massive wall beyond which is the white shadow signal. I can't cross the chasm. For now, I'll change objectives and investigate the energy reading in the forest.
Alright, let's go check out that energy reading in the forest then.
Who triggered the broadcast? Do you see the white shadow is something only I should know? And now, out of literally nowhere, I'm hearing it again. Were the sentients involved? But how would they have known? I need to believe there are answers at the signal.
Dotted.
Xenotype device acquired. I think this will prove a useful tool.
Grenade? Or... I should not have used that right then and there.
I've encountered our black box technology holograms. They're showing my last moments.
Damn, I just saw myself die. How the fuck do I beat this thing? Well, chat, I thought I could avenge myself. I was wrong.
Crash. Again. Astra. They can't hear me. I'm alone.
Alright, we're back. Run through. Whoa. So that's how I play online? Okay, well, I'm not ready to do that yet, so.
The environment is changing. Could the Force be adapting?
Let me pause real quick and drink my water. So that's what it meant when it said restart. Okay. So I get to discover something new every single time. I hate climbing those things, I'm not gonna lie. They're freaky as fuck. Okay. Enhanced overload, what's that mean? I don't know. Alright. But does she not remember what happened to her when she dies? Cause she knows that she's stuck here. She knows she's stuck here, so I'm trying to figure out this. Does she remember when she dies? But I guess this is sort of like a Maze Runner situation where it's like no matter how many times she maps out this planet, it doesn't matter because upon death, it will, or upon rebirth, it'll change again, so. What's up here? Nothing? Yeah, that shit is creepy. I don't like the way that my controller starts vibrating and like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just squeamish. Movement in this game is really cool, and I feel like it'll get more advanced the more I like get into it. The aliens feel like they're taking more damage now. I don't know if I'm slipping or not, but it feels like they can take more shots now, or they're taking not less damage, but like they are withstanding more shots, more durable. Guess I need something fire related since those are thorns. Thorns are susceptible to flames in real life, so hopefully they are in this game. And hopefully, what the fuck? That's what I mean, someone's gotta be keeping me here on purpose, bro. Xenotech. I guess I'll find out, but That's like the third thing that I've seen that says requires Xenotech. Damn, this one fires fast, okay. Yo, what's good, Dan? What's good, Dan? Welcome back. So, Dan, I figured out some more about this game. I was kind of right. So, she is trapped. The body we saw in the beginning of the game was her body. And for some reason, this planet keeps her trapped in between life and death. So, like, whenever she dies, she just comes back to life. But the planet changes, like, so she's like trapped here because like oh, okay, so these I can climb up these, but they're like creepy as fuck. Watch this down. Ugh. And it's like if I get too close to the top, watch this. Ooh, ooh! That motherfucker tries to eat me and shit, so I don't like those. But yeah, so basically, bro, every time she dies, she like the planet like there's an in lore reason for why she respawns and shit, right? But like, right, that's what I'm saying. But like, she doesn't remember when she, like, I'm trying to figure out because she got this message that says, oh, I don't remember ever recording this, but she also can see like glimpses of where she died. Like, you missed it. There was this one part where like she died and she saw a recording of, and it was a death that I hadn't done yet either, right? It was like a random ass death from like a time that she'd been there previous. And hold up, how do I, what? So I'm just like a little bit confused, as I guess we'll learn more. But yeah, man, like,
I have interacted with other versions of myself, but I worry one day I will re-experience these same interactions from their perspectives.
wait, what?
But are they truly me?
What?
Or just hollowed corpses? This may be the face of things to come.
What is she talking about? Another Xenotech required device. What does that mean? Okay, another suit signal. Dan, if you're still here. No! 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 Okay, good. Those fall deaths don't kill me. Good, great, good to know. Okay, Dan, so if you're still here, another suit a suit signal was discovered, which means I died here before. Damn, I missed. Come on, charge up, charge up, charge up. There we go. Oh, fuck. Okay, Dan. So check this out, right? Watch this.
Something has infected one of my scouts.
What? That didn't happen last time. What? What the fuck? What the fuck? Bro. This did not happen last time, Dan. Holy fuck. Woo! 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 Oh my god! Oh my god! This shit is... Did I win? I won? Huh. That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't even know how the fuck. I don't even know how the fuck I just survived that shit, bro. I was not expecting that at all. Oh, something bad. Yep, I knew something bad was about to happen. Some fuck shit's about to attack me, I bet. Ah, fuck. Ah, shit.
Discovered xenotype technology on the corpse of a sentient. Scan is indicating potential for suit augmentation.
Ah. Oh, Tracer. Maybe I'll be Trace. Nothing good is about to happen here. Nothing good is gonna happen. Why would you just touch a alien corpse, nigga? I gotta stop dropping that before I get my fucking webcam. I'm gonna get banned. Jesus Christ.
System integration complete. Performing a function test to confirm.
Okay. You can now use translocators to teleport. Suspend and resume. Okay. Oh. Cool. So now we can teleport, Dan? We really are Tracer now. Okay. Broken calibrator. Don't know what that does, but let's teleport. Oh, that was cool. Oh, this is cool. Whoa.
Confirmed. Point-to-point teleportation. Location exit seems fixed.
Some fuck shit's coming. I already know something fucked up is about to come out of nowhere. Maybe not. Let's see if there's anything else I can explore back here first. Yeah, OV needs to sue. Real shit. Blizzard, come get your returnal bag. I don't want to teleport yet, because I don't know. What else there is for me to see. Now, have I been back here already? Doesn't do anything to those storms. Alright. Good to know. I think I've been back here already. Yeah, I have. Okay. Alright. Oh, I like how the doors on my mini-map switch color after I've gone through them. That's fire. So I know where I've been already. So I guess I have to teleport. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. What the fuck? And... yo, fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Yeah, I'm so dead. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Well, that didn't exactly go well. Oh, hard. Ooh.
Discovered xenotype technology that produces other devices.
Thank God we needed that.
Evidence of rudimentary xenotype language discovered. Currently lacking resources to decipher the xenoglyph.
Whoa. So we can do long range teleportation too? I've already been here.
Discovered a fragment of the xenotype language. Is this translating correctly? Severed brethren. Maddening agony. Detecting a strange energy reading. Setting a marker on my map.
What the fuck? He can teleport? He can teleport? What? What? No. No. No fucking way. No fucking way this motherfucker can teleport. Oh my God, there's one behind me too? Holy shit. Holy shit, dude.
Encountered a small life form. Seems docile.
No, it's not. Called it. Bro, she is so dumb.
It is parasitically attached to my arm.
Oh my god.
Does not
She just
appear
makes the
hostile.
worst decisions possible, bro.
Somehow, it's strengthening and weakening my suit.
Wait, what? Okay. So now I've got a fucking parasite. Alright. That drops enemy pools of acid for some reason. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god. Well, we're starting a new cycle. Oh shit.
Enough. I understand. I'm trapped. The broadcast signal. That's all that matters. Astra, Helios is gone.
Damn, they took my I spawned somewhere without my ship?
Discovered a strange device that is already active. It feels alive. I'm not receiving any information when scanning.
Hold up, chat. Let's see what this shit is. Sithness. Emergency protection. Okay. Wait, no, the Helios is here. Why did she say the Helios is gone? It's right there. Alright, so we spawned with the egg again. No matter how much I shoot it, it just reshapes. Okay, what the damn hell? Alright. Alright. Keep your distance from those guys. Okay. Not too bad, not too bad. Please don't attack me again. What did I get killed by? Oh my god, this motherfucker is strong. Holy shit. Holy shit. Whoa. I like these boss fights though, I can't lie. Oh my god. Bro, he's got fucking emu arrows, Gunko arrows, One Piece spoilers. My bad, but shit. Fuck. Die. Die. No, 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 no. Die, please. Please, please. Walt, please. Oh. Damn. Well, that's where we came from. Some health right now would be blessed. Some health is 100% necessary right now, but oh, I like that ability. I like that. God damn it. But every time I die, I get a little new piece of lore, I think. I hope. God damn it. Alright, so this thing is here again.
I would be coming back.
I'm gonna make it out of this planet. This planet cannot keep me trapped here. Chat, like on stream, we will make it out of here. So Ian and I, we got a dream, and it's not. It has nothing to do with being stuck here. The only thing I can say I don't like about this game so far is the enemy attack design. It's kind of basic, but I'm not gonna complain about it or anything like that. I mean, I wish it was a little bit more in depth, but it's whatever. It's still cool. Like, the enemy design is really cool. I'm not like super into like tentacly shit like that. I find it to be usually pretty off-putting, but I feel like that's kind of the point. Like, I'm supposed to be off-put, so I'm not gonna fucking sit here and complain. I'm enjoying myself so far. I like the oh my god, what the fuck? Where'd the other one go? There was a third one in here. Where'd it go? What the hell? What the helly? Augments. Augments are a way to increase your stats during a cycle. They are instantly applied to the relevant stat and are not shown separately in the inventory. You can... Okay. For some reason, he is not vulnerable to fuck! For some reason, he's not vulnerable to damage right now. But there's so many fucking enemies! Oh my god, bro. Why there's so many enemies in here? Die, you fuck. Holy shit, bro. Is there no health anywhere? Please, please. What the fuck? Where the fuck are we now? And my map went out. Oh. Where is this taking me? So why did I go down there? You just sit me down there to fuck with me? That was it? Alright. Okay, good. I have the key. I was scared for a second. Yeah, let's go ahead and get this this health pack. I know I'm gonna need that shit. And it was free. Yeah, let's definitely keep that with us. Ooh, ooh. Speaking of needing help. I haven't gone through this door yet. Still no way of getting that health over there. Okay. But there's some over here. Alright. Swarming with enemies. Okay. My bad, chat. I'm like focusing hard right now because these motherfuckers just pop up in my face. Like, I was not expecting that shit. Oh, there's more. Proficiency. Why can't it be my current weapons though? Are those machines or are they fucking creatures? I can't tell. Either way, they just all got packed. Like a snack. Clack. What's here? Oh, one of these xenoglyphs. Oh, snap. So it's not a new map entirely. It just moves. I mean, they said that, but I was like, I was half expecting the map just to completely regenerate. That's really cool that I can like somewhat map where I've already been. gotta get to max adrenaline again. That was cool as fuck. I was like shooting so many bullets at the same time. Luckily, these hoes are easy as hell to kill. What do I need for this? I can't even pick it up, so I'm not gonna cleanse that. Oh shit. Bro, you fucked up my adrenaline rush. What's this? I don't really feel like using those transponders because at least right now, whatever the fuck they're called. Okay, maybe I should have used it because now I'm in a boss fight. But what I was saying though is at least right now, I want to get, like, because now I know that the map is not just like RNGing and it actually is just moving around and I can go back to places I've been before if I just like can survive long enough to get there. I want to, at least, unless I get to an area where I like have to use it. But like, I want to map out as much as possible so I can know where I've been before and like how to navigate and what might be coming. Because some of these fucking like these little blue guys are easy as hell to kill, I can't lie. But like shit like that, I would have liked to known. Well, I guess maybe not, but you know, I don't know. No, I prefer the blast stream or blast shell. But I wanna be able to like know where I'm going, how to navigate around and shit like that. So I got another key. More health. And okay. You know, maybe I'll go see what was up here through this little door before I go to the room with the moving floor. Bars, hold up. Another crazy door.
I've discovered a kind of technology that records the past.
Whoa.
Or a visual archive of sorts. The sentients encountered the same hostile fauna. They built protection. This must have occurred centuries ago.
Okay. So the sentients aren't native to this planet either. Alright. But what are these sentients? Some more history to track in here. There's got to be more for me to know. Okay.
The fabricators. I've used those.
Okay. What else? Yeah, I'll put that parasite. Can I go any lower? No. I guess there's nothing else to learn from here? Damn, I wish there was. I wanna... No. Don't do it. Don't do it, mascot. Don't do it. Nope. Not getting me, sucker. Nope, sucker. You're not getting me either.
That can't be here.
Wait, is that her house or something? The way she reacted immediately, she knows this place.
I think I am reliving my memories in that house, but not fully. They're corroded. Some parts are missing, others seem manufactured. But I can remember the torment, feeling like I was losing my mind. There's no comfort here. No safe space. And the astronaut keeps following me.
She's... What? Chill, stay calm. Go for. No! Damn it, bro. Almost made it that whole thing without... God damn it. And I got 2 parasites now. What does the other one do? I didn't even realize I picked that up. Why did she go back? Damn it, bro. God.
I can do this.
Bro, I feel your pain, shorty. Like, we're not stuck here. Died 5 times. Damn. What will I see if I sleep this time? We'll do the same thing or something different. Let's find out. Damn, this ship is really fucked. There's no way out of here. Oh my god. Oh, here we go. What's up here? Is there no way for me to get up there? Why would they tease me like that? Naughty, naughty, you teasing me. Great. weave. These guys suck. If I ever die to one of these fucks, I'm gonna be upset. Let's say that and take damage to one of them. Alright, what killed me? What am I fighting? The castle? Oh. I suck, bro. Every time
I can
she...
do it this time.
But wait, how is she... Every time she dies, she witnesses the crash again. So how is she knowing? Why is she saying I can do it this time? Shouldn't this be like her first time? Like this never happened? And can I just run past these guys? Is that possible? Do I have to fight them? Are they stuck in the room that they were in? Looks like it. Is there anything back there worth grabbing then? Alright, in and out, in and out. Quick mission, quick mission. There's another door back there too. Dude, running like a hoe really works. What does this thing do? Suffer damage from long falls? Damn it, I should not have taken this thing. That was really stupid of me. I should have read the description. Okay, so now I've got to read the description for all these parasites because that was like one of my saving graces that you don't take falling damage, so. Nope. 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 There's no lockdown, but I'm not staying here. Yeah, I want the ricochet. Okay, so I've been here before. Okay, cool. If I can get an idea of how the layout works, and I know this isn't the most entertaining gameplay chat, but Pro really can't get to the door. That's insane. I guess it's only coded for humans, so well, fuck. Okay, so that's how I can save myself from long falls. Alright. You know what? I don't have any good weapons or anything. We might as well restart this cycle. It's a bad cycle, dude. So every time she dies, it's a different type of crash? Okay. Well, maybe it's because she didn't die. Maybe it's because she restarted life. We'll say it like that. Okay, so this is like very similar to where I started last time. It was like 2 spawns away, I think. Oh, we're adrenaline maxing. No, no, no! Alright, good thing it was only level 1. I only need to kill 3. 2. 1. Bro, nothing. Okay, I'm out of here. So the same shit. Yeah, I don't want that. Enhanced vision. Okay.
The living sentients out in the desert are not
Desert?
the only widespread life forms I've become familiar with.
Familiar with.
The parasites are everywhere. They strengthen and also weaken me. Yet knowing that, I find myself compelled to attach them to my body.
Yeah, because I just picked him up without thinking, so she's low-key got a meta point about that too, because I don't even know what half them do, and I just picked them up. No. What is it? Progenitor egg. Attaching or detaching parasites repairs integrity. Okay. I can detach parasites? Who just whistled? Okay, I've been here before. But no parasite this time, so I can actually survive the fall. I have no way of fighting you right now, so let's just run. Ooh. Alright. Sentient. More sentience. These ones can follow me to a different room because they can teleport. That's kind of annoying. Where is he? Where's this last one? Where are you? Oh, there you are. Let me check out these mini doors first. And didn't I? Wait. I did it again! Didn't even look at it. Do we go for it? Yeah, I'm going for it every time. I gotta test. I gotta try it at least. Gotta trust myself. I actually shouldn't have done this because I had almost max proficiency. This is incredibly stupid. Don't know why I did this. Why would I do this? Why would I do this? Why would I do this to myself? Why do this to yourself, Mom? Why do this to yourself? Why do this to yourself? Why? All good. Maybe not all good. Maybe a little bit less than good. Maybe a little bit less than good. Oh, got it. Let's go check out these small doors. Oh, this is the history room. Okay. The map does stay somewhat consistent, so I'm thinking now, are there like different parts? Well, obviously different parts, but will I get to another part of this map or this planet where like I'll be safe to fucking respawn? Well, I'll not be safe to respawn, but like I'll get to another part of the either, damn. I don't know if I've been over here before. Probably have, but I don't remember. Whew. Holy shit. That almost ended so poorly. And I can't get that health over there. That's unfortunate. That's damn unfortunate. Ah, fuck. What the fuck is that? What the fuck? Nigga, what the hell? What the fuck is this? Bro. 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 Bro, what was that? What was that? Gang. What the fuck? Oh my god, bro. God damn, bro. Alright, yeah. I'm about to hop off this game for tonight. This is stressing me out. Let's play a couple games of Brawl, I guess.
Welcome to Brawlhalla Fest.
My mama still love me, she sent me to church. My back in this beat, I'ma walk on the verse. Yeah, you know how I'm coming, this shit really hurt. I really thought for a long time that I was cursed. I would stay by the washer, got blood on my shirt. Yeah, she didn't get a doctor, my music on nurse. I was putting shit back in my hand in the purse. Yeah, I thought that I knew how this money shit work. Really thought about taking myself out to earth. Only thing I can say is you live and you learn. You're gonna be in that water when bridges get burned. I've been trying to do right, so I'm making that turn. They don't give you a name, cause it's something you earn. Yeah, these bitches be bird and they eat fried worms. She want a Peabody, I don't
I need to get good with this character, but I don't really play this game anyways, so it's kind of hard for me to get good with characters.
Fucking you over to see how it turned out. He holding in pain cause he can't get the word out. Mama had 4 kids, built her with third house. Feeling the leather, I slept on the fur couch. How about a walk, I don't know what you heard about. My mama still love me, she sent me to church. My back in this beat, I'ma walk on the verse. Yeah, you know how I'm coming, this shit really hurt. I really thought for a long time that I was cursed. I would stay by the washer, got blood on my shirt. Yeah, she didn't get a doctor, my music on nurse. I was putting shit back in my hand in the purse. Yeah, I thought that I knew how this money shit work. Really thought about taking myself out to earth. Only thing I can say is you live and you learn. You're gonna be in that water when bridges get burned. I've been trying to do right, so I'm making that turn. They don't give you a name, cause it's something you earn. Yeah, these bitches be bird and they eat fried worms. She want a Peabody, I don't need a shirt. I know that I'm coming back soon as I burn out. Keep turning me up so these niggas can learn now. I'm trying to go north, GPS said turn south. Be fucking you over to see how it turned out. He holding in pain cause he can't get the word out. Mama had 4 kids, built her with third house. Feeling the leather, I slept on the fur couch. How about a walk, I don't know what you heard about. Fuck this shit, I'ma do it myself. Yeah, I need this shit quick, you was slow with the help. You don't know what goes on, all the pain that I felt. I would cry sometimes getting whipped by a belt.
Yeah, chat, you can, like, I'm not good at this weapon at all. Damn. That was a really bad first dot.
Yellow bow right on my coupe. That bitch shit move. It's always red bottles on feet. What can I do? I'm looking at the body like, ooh, finna go drowning, ooh, finna go drowning, ooh. If she ain't get that shit in no way, if she ain't get that shit in no way, and I ain't getting shit in no way.
Get the bag on, get the bag on, get the bag on.
I was on the drugs, yeah, when I'm on. Drug keep me strong. Fuck on your bitch, get the bag robbed, get the bag robbed, get the bag robbed, get the bag robbed. Spend all my money and it still stack up.
Good first game.
Fucking only thought he got my list back on. 40 with the stick, made my hips stand up. She keep asking, she kiss my blonde. 5 different minerals in my cup. Stand in the gut, cause I'm
Cool, what's the
feeling
rematch?
numb. Pull up with a chopper and it got a drum. Thought up, thinking now where you from? Thought up, thinking now where you from? Thought up, thought up, thought up, thought up, thought up, thought up.
16.
No one wants to hear me sing. I'm sorry, y'all. Why do I keep saying y'all like anyone else is watching this? I gotta get back in my sword bag too.
Three, two, one, brawl!
Hey, that was nice. I liked that. That made me happy. About a whisk on him. Come on, yo. Let's whisk on this dude. Fuck, I can't finish it. Lag? What was that? I'll be respectful. Because he lagged too. Good warm-up. Don't kill yourself, bro. I didn't mean to weapons dive yet. It's instinctual. Who's he playing? Oh no, I'm dead! No! Oh, Arcadia? Okay. I'm not as good with Ezio Sword as I am with Azuri. Azuri was one of my mains at a point in time though. No, this isn't fucking, who is this? This isn't fucking Arcadia. He doesn't have axe. I'm gonna lose this game. Can't lie. Unless I lock in right here. Yeah. Good game. I'm Acid Blasters, but I like Cassidy anyway, so I'm a player. Sorry, dude, I'm wasting time. I can't do Damn, I chose the wrong color. Whatever. Oh, my least favorite map in the entire game. I should have ground pounded there. Would have been 0 to death right there. My favorite song right now. Places I go make me feel tongue-tied.
You see how they put down there on the inside. Here's where the story ends. People I see wary of me, showing my good side. Like you see how they put it down, I'm on the outside. Here's where the story
Good ground pound. That was a great ground pound right there. I can't lie. I'm about to lose on this dog. I can't. Oh, thank God I got hammer first.
where the story ends. It's that little souvenir of a terrible year which makes my eyes feel sore. Oh, I never should have said the books that you read were all I loved you for. It's that little souvenir of a terrible year which makes me wonder why. It's the memories of your shed that make me turn red. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Crazy and now, places I go make me feel so tired. And I can see
I'm so fucking bad with blasters. Jesus Christ.
outside.
It's the worst weapon in the game.
Here's
I gotta practice that shit. But not in rank. That's not the right place to practice.
Here's where the story ends. It's that little souvenir of a terrible year which makes my eyes feel sore.
Ah, damn, I could have killed him right there.
Whoever would have thought the books that you brought were all I loved you for? The devil in me
This guy plays so predictably. His movement was really bad, I can't lie. That was really, really bad movement.
But the only thing I ever really wanted to say was wrong, was wrong, was wrong.
Alright, let's listen right.
It's that little souvenir of a terrible year which makes me smile inside. So I cynically say, well, in that way, surprise, 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 surprise. Here's where the story
Sorry, chat. I gotta play this one again.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
People I know, places I go, make me feel tongue-tied. I can see how people look down there on the inside. Here's where the story ends. People I see weary of me, showing my good side. And I can see how people look down
How does he get priority on that?
on the outside. Here's
Nice.
where the story ends. Here's where the story
I can taunt too, bro.
It's that little souvenir of a terrible year which makes my eyes feel sore. Oh, I never should have said the books that you read were all I loved you for. It's that little souvenir of a terrible year which makes me wonder why. It's the memories of
How was? I feel like I'm like lagging backwards out of his. Like I feel like I'm. What? This game is so fraudulent. How is he just hitting before me every single time? What? This doesn't make any sense. I don't get this. What? How is he getting priority every time? What? Bro, what is this game? What is this game, bro? How did he get... Bro, that makes no sense. That makes no fucking sense. That makes no sense, bro. What the fuck was that? What was that, bro? Are you What? Bro. How do I run out of jumps there? I'm not even edge guarding anymore. What am I doing, bro? And that just kills me. Bro, I'm just gonna go on a losing streak. Nice. Somehow he recovers, even though he doesn't have any jumps and is not touching the wall. Okay. Why did I do that? He's gonna weapon starve me now. Oh my god, bro. 20 less damage! God.
Yumiko.
Oh shit, my fucking mic is definitely getting feedback from the fucking... Damn, the stream's definitely been getting feedback this whole time. If I just killed myself, I would have been so mad. Are you... What is that lag? What is that lag? Just, oh my god, what was that? What is that? Are you fucking kidding me? What is this fucking... Jesus Christ. Yeah, whatever, bro. Yeah, sure, I'll rematch you. Whatever, man. $13.97. Jesus Christ, that's so bad. Oh, you just gonna fucking spam that shit? Dumbass. You're not the only one who knows how to play sword, bud. Damn, I wanted that 3 stock so badly. It's an Azuri summer again. We're going back to summer 2019 with it. We're going back to summer 2019 with it. It's an Azuri summer. It's an Azuri summer. This motherfucker is going to spam down Sig. Oh my god, what is this lag? What is this lag? This motherfucker's gonna spam down Sig and he's gonna spam, what's it called? Rocket Lance, watch. Not a single combo out of this motherfucker yet. Not a single combo out of him yet. I hate Artemis players so much, bro. Like, if you're still playing Artemis in 2025, actually think about your life. Think about the choices you're making, bro. Consider them. Reconsider them. You know what? I'm playing passive sword. That's the mistake I'm making right now. Let me just wait for my openings. Alright. That was a good stock. I might have died, but I did tons of damage. Oh my god, bro. That motherfucker had me on the ropes, can't lie. Down. Gauntlet down 6 spam, here we come. That's what he's better do all game. Gauntlet down 6 spam. Oh, fuck, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Bro, stop spamming the fucking boomerang. Bro, that's actually so annoying. I just got edge guarded by a fucking boomerang. What? What just happened there? I should have spot dodged. Or I should have dodged down there. I need to learn how to half pipe again. I forgot how to do that shit completely. I don't play guitars anymore. How? How? Yeah, I lost. That fraudulent shit on the fucking gauntlets just fucked me. No, I did not mean to do that. Yep. Alright, chat. I think I'm done gaming for tonight. Probably watch this one video on stream with y'all, and then, cause I just saw, what is it, Gambler just dropped a video. Yeah, Gambler just dropped a video, so let's watch this shit. Nobody's watching, but let's see what Gambler has to say.
Stuck inside with nothing to do? Is your summer just one big bummer?
Zoro vs. Luffy is one of those fights that exist in the community, but only a certain group of people take seriously.
Yeah, idiot Zoro fans, bro. I can't lie. Bro. Oh, shit. I muted the video. My bad. Let's start it over. Bro, Zoro fans literally killed my love of One Piece at a point in time. I can't lie. They are so annoying, bro. Jesus. Jesus, bro. Zoro fans and pirate folk. Zoro fans and pirate folk will really like skew your perception of One Piece and make you think it's a bad series. It's great. Those two fan bases are just like actually insufferable, bro. It's insane. Like, it's actually so bad. It's so bad. Like, they're so toxic, bro. Pirate folk especially, bro. Pirate folk, they just don't like being happy about anything. They don't like anything. They hate joy. Anytime Oda drops something that could possibly make them smile, they're like fucking not receptive to it at all. So, like, I swear to God, pirate folk motherfuckers just wake up to make themselves unhappy every single day. But I don't know. Let me play the video.
Zoro vs. Luffy is one of those fights that exist in the community, but only a certain group of people take seriously. Like, it's just there, and you can't really get rid of it because that certain group of people are plentiful, but deep down, we all know the answer. Luffy wins 10 out of 10 times. But let's entertain the idea for a second. And in today's video, we'll do exactly that. What's up guys, Gambler here, and today we'll be doing the Zoro version of the Sanji video we did. No, I was not going to put Zoro up against Sanji's opponents, be for real. Who would want to see Zoro versus Mr. 2? Exactly, no one. Anyways, can Zoro get through the gauntlet? Let's find out together. Before we get into it, let's make a deal. You like and enjoy the video, and I deliver more content. It's a win-win for both of us.
I keep forgetting. YouTube, Twitch
I think by now you'd understand the rules of these kinds of videos. Zoro's in the version he was in during the time Luffy fought a certain opponent. So an Alabasta Zoro will be used if we're putting Zoro against Crocodile, or a Wano Zoro will be used if we put him against Kaido. Luffy went through
the quality difference
fights,
is actually
and
insane
obviously
in One Piece, bro. I mean, it's a
don't want to be
27-year-long series, but like, look at this, bro. Like, fat ass lips, fucking flat art style. Like, and I'm not gonna lie, like, at the time period this came out, this shit was definitely fire. And I mean, I watched all of One Piece in like 1 year. I can't lie. I got caught up to One Piece in a year. So I went from pre-time skip art style like this
or a Wano
to this in the course of 1 year. So it was a very stark contrast, but I'm not gonna lie.
These kinds of videos,
even the old style of One Piece, like I still find it very charming. I like it a lot. I can't sit here in front and be like, oh, old One Piece is so ugly. Like, old One Piece has some of the best paneling in the entire series. Like, let's not fake and be like new One Piece has better paneling than old One Piece. It does not. Old One Piece, like, I don't know, like, the art feels more alive in the manga now, and it feels like Oda is making spreads that really jump off the page, and One Piece has never lost that distinct art style of its own, which I really love. And it's like, I mean, every single manga's art style changes as well, so you can't really like hold One Piece to the expectation that it's gonna be the exact same throughout the whole manga, when it's like every single, like, Naruto, Bleach, Dragon Ball, even Hunter x Hunter, like, those are just a few that I can think of off the top of my head right now. Let me look at my manga shelf. Even Death Note's art style slightly changed throughout the manga. So yeah, like, damn near every mangaka adapts new art styles throughout their writing. Like, one of the few ones that I feel like stayed completely consistent was like Fire Punch. So like, I don't know. I feel like it's disingenuous to attack One Piece. One Piece gets a lot of flack that other mangas don't get either. And I feel like it's just because it's so popular and such a cultural phenom that like other manga and anime fan bases feel like the shine their favorite series deserves gets overshadowed. One Piece isn't even my favorite series. My favorite series is Bleach. One Piece is definitely in my top 5, but like, I feel like a lot of people just unnecessarily hate on One Piece and hold it to a higher standard than other mangas simply just because it is the most popular manga out right now. It's been for a while, and I think that's just like dumb, because it's like, the more eyes that are on Oda, the more susceptible he is to making mistakes, not dropping a perfect chapter every week, because one, he's not like Araki who has a month to drop chapters, or like a video game studio which has like several months to drop or several years to drop another game, or a movie studio which has years to drop another movie, or a TV show studio which is working on multiple episodes at the same time. Yeah, like One Piece has multiple chapters being worked on at the same time, but they all have to come out within a week. And if he wants to go back and change something, he can't. And if he wants to, people will just call it a retcon if he changes it in the future if he had a better idea. So it's like, when you're a weekly mangaka, especially to the size that One Piece is at, bro, it's like, you gotta have a little bit of charity for Oda, where it's like, bro, like, it's not as easy as people pretend. I don't know. I don't even think that people are pretending like it's easy. I feel like people are just like holding Oda to an unrealistic standard.
Was in the version he was in during the time Luffy fought a certain opponent. So an Alabasta Zoro will be used if we're putting Zoro against Crocodile.
Damn, what happened?
Or a Wano Zoro will be used if you put him against Kaido. Luffy went through many fights, and obviously I don't want to be forced to edit like a 40-minute video, so we'll be going over fights that are actually important to the story overall. Like, I'm not about to do Zoro versus that one sheep guy from Buggy's crew. We know Zoro one-shots him, but we're not going to waste our time going over it. We're gonna keep score as always, but if I mess up the final number, I didn't. You didn't see anything. Anyways, let's get straight into it, starting off with Luffy's first fight versus Alvida. East Blue fights are always hilarious.
I mean, Zoro is low-key stronger than
Luffy
Luffy
meets
in
and
East
goes
Blue,
against
so,
already know Zoro because
like,
of how clouded he was. This was especially true for Alvida, who immediately thought Zoro was after her through Kobe. The funnier part about it is that she wasn't even scared of the idea. Obviously her head was inflated, but it was just a little comical to see her smile at the idea of Zoro hunting her. Anyways, back to the topic at hand. Luffy literally one-shot her with a Gum Gum pistol. I don't really remember how it went in the anime, but in the manga, he just tanks the mace, then punches the crap out of
that
her.
panel is
Zoro
so fire,
can easily
bro.
replicate this even in the...
God damn.
I don't really remember how it went in the anime, but in the
East
manga,
Blue, like, bro,
he just tanks them.
One Piece starts off so good, bro. Oh my god. Like, there's nobody in the chat right now, but I'll probably post this video on YouTube. I don't know. So if anybody watches it, One Piece spoilers for shit. When did that happen? Egghead and beyond, bro. This shit right here in East Blue is so fucking fire. First of all, I'm not gonna glaze and say like, oh, Oda had this planned out already. Because obviously if you're a One Piece fan, you know that One Piece was only supposed to be running for 5 years and Crocodile was gonna be like one of the final villains or some shit, right? He's supposed to be an emperor. There was not gonna be any warlords, no supernovas, none of that, right? So I would be glazing to say like the Kanabo that Bro, I sound wild saying this. I would be glazing to say the club that Alvida hits Luffy with is this panel right here is a not a callback because it happens well before this, but it's like sort of similar to what's going on with Kaido and his club. I'm not saying it's the same thing. I'm just saying, as far as I remember, there are only 3 named characters in One Piece that use Kanabos, and that's Alvida, Kaido, and Yamato. So, I don't know what I'm really even yapping about right now. No clue. I just like this panel a lot, and I think it's kind of cool that the next time Luffy faces a Kanabo, he is getting the shit kicked out of him, like absolutely destroyed, obliterated.
Mace, then punches the crap out of her. Zoro can easily replicate
Bro, this is gonna
this
be a
even
long
in the
ass
starving state he was in when Luffy went to meet him. I mean, he literally one-shots Morgan, someone much more formidable than Alvida, so put that W on the board for Zoro.
Yeah.
The next fight on the list is actually Buggy, and for some reason, I was trying to read through for some feats and forgot that they literally fought. Zoro lost because he genuinely cannot beat Buggy. He is Zoro's direct counter. With the Chop Chop fruit,
Damn.
Buggy is basically immune to slashes because it just chops his limbs into smaller limbs that he can manipulate freely. Add on the fact that when Luffy was fighting Buggy, Zoro was injured from him before, so we get a weakened and tired Zoro versus a character he can't deal with in swords play. I don't think no sword style can work here either. Buggy can just escape any hold or any confrontation with his Devil Fruit, and eventually continue to injure Zoro with his tricks. Just put the L on the board. Luffy fights Captain Kudo in Usopp's village, and this one is pretty interesting. No one ever thinks about
Where do
Kuro,
these HD
but I
versions of
remember I
One
saw
Piece
someone
come
say
from,
he
bro?
actually
I've
has
never
shaved
seen
the
this
thing
shit
that
before.
CB9 uses, and that Oda confirmed it. I'll
This
look
is
it up
not
for
the One
editing
Piece that I
purposes,
watched.
but we see high-speed movement during his fight with Luffy disappearing from his sight. It's funny though because despite doing this, every time he tries to attack Luffy, Luffy's able to react right before being hit. Luffy and Zoro are relative in stats at this
I kind of
point in the
fucked with
series,
Captain
so
Kuro
anything he
too.
can
Maybe
do
I just like
speed-wise,
One Piece too
Zoro
much.
should be able to replicate
But
to a
yes,
certain
Syrup
extent.
Village was a
During
boring
the
ass
arc,
arc.
Zoro
Let me
goes against the
pause
two
video. Yes, Syrup Village was a boring ass fucking arc, bro. But like, I kind of fucked with. Actually, Syrup Village wasn't even that boring, bro. It wasn't even that boring. Like, you can say what you want about Usopp. His introduction in Syrup Village is goated. With Django and the fucking Usopp pirates who really dead ass believe in him and just like put all their stocks into him. And like, you know what? We as the fans are sort of the Usopp pirates because like we dead ass put all of our stock in belief that Elbaf would be Usopp's arc. And so far, Elbaf spoilers, sorry, but so far it's not. So, I fuck with that, with the Syrup Village for that. I mean, we got the Going Merry in Syrup Village. Fucking, we learned about Kaya, and she's still waiting for Usopp. Like, every time the Straw Hats do something, we see her again. She's like, oh, my boy Usopp's doing something. He ain't did shit, Kaya. Don't worry. He's not doing anything. He's not accomplished shit. But, like, and I don't know. I didn't read this part in the manga. I can't lie. But, like, I enjoyed it in the anime. I was one of those, like, One Piece kind of got me pretty early on. I can't lie. Damn, what did I just do? But, One Piece kind of got me pretty early on.
Disappearing from his sight.
Like, I didn't think this was, like, more, like, at the time, I didn't think it was more interesting than Bleach. Like, this part of One Piece. I think One Piece is probably a more interesting story than Bleach now. But, I like this part of One Piece.
It's funny though because despite doing this, every time he tries to attack Luffy, Luffy's able to react right before being hit. Luffy and Zoro are relative in stats at this point in the series, so anything he could do speed-wise, Zoro should be able to replicate to a certain extent. During the arc, Zoro goes against the two strongest commanders from Kuro's ship, one-shots both of them, and then has to fight against a superpower version of the stronger of the two that was casually breaking through the ground with kicks. Zoro is still able to one-shot him soon after, but Kuro himself is still just on another level. Something I found pretty interesting was the fact that Kuro actually just casually has 10 swords in his hand. I'm pretty sure that's something Zoro can't cut through or break outright just yet because they're steel, but there's an argument to be made that the steel used for those blades aren't of the utmost quality. I mean, they literally broke from some rocks. Kuro is literally only dangerous when he enters that mode where he doesn't even know where he's cutting because he's going too fast. Before that, Luffy easily starts reacting to his speed, but funnily enough, after it, Luffy gets hit once and uses it as a chance to grab onto him and stop him from doing the move ever again.
Damn, Kuro kind of
should be able to do it. Heck, when you see bro do something.
I forgot how ass Kuro was.
Something like it with King and Wano.
So
he should be able to
bad
block
fighting,
or at least
bro.
leave himself
Kuro
vulnerable
was
to an
so
attack just to
trash.
counter with max strength. And I think a full strength counter should take Kuro out of the fight. If not, multiple because Zoro would eventually adjust to his speed if exposed to it too much times. Put a W on the board. In the next arc, Luffy fights Don Krieg, and funnily enough, when he fought Don Krieg, Zoro was on the Zoro was about to die. He just took an attack from a Yonko level character. Obviously, Zoro loses here, and I'll put that on the board, but let's entertain the idea for a second. How would the fight have gone if he fought Krieg at full health?
How
Don
would
Krieg's
slashing
greatest selling point is
Krieg's
his
armor go?
that's
Because
made of
Zoro at
steel.
this point in time
Again,
is like
Zoro
he doesn't have Breath of All Things. He doesn't have any good swords at this point besides like the one he got, the what is it, Kitetsu blade that he got from his hometown. So I low-key feel like Zoro loses here, even without. And I'm not just like fucking like, oh, Don Krieg, blah 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 blah. I like making it Don Krieg is the strongest in One Piece meme. Like, obviously, he is, but that's not what I'm saying right now. I feel like Zoro just gets matchup diffed here. Because at this point in time, he doesn't have any hockey. He has no Breath of All Things. And Don Krieg, what is his armor made out of again? I'm pretty sure it's just gold plated. I don't think it's solid gold. I think it's something tougher than that, if I remember correctly. What is Don Krieg's armor made of? Golden Wood Steel. What is Wood Steel? Oh damn, Wood Steel is an ancient type of steel from India. That's cool. Yeah, so I don't think Zoro would win this one. Just because he doesn't. Now it's kind of weird because I'm pretty sure Zoro actually does cut. Zoro cuts like swords in half before he fights Mr. One. But Mr. One is like a stronger type of steel, I get. Because Mr. One is never said to be a steel man. He's a dice man. He is a man made of sword. And that's why Mr. One is low-key relevant now, too, when he's part of Cross Guild. Because it's like, it's sort of like with Kizaru, right? Where it's like, Kizaru is a light man, so his base speed is light speed. But we know you can train with your devil fruits and get better at them. We've seen Luffy do it throughout the entire series. And we also saw Law do it. We saw Kid do it. So we know it's possible. So like we know, and we've also seen Kizaru go massively faster than Light based on Luffy calling Light too slow and the start of pre-time skip and Luffy being able to keep pace with him at times in his fight Egghead, and Kizaru just being blatantly way faster than him at times. So it's like we know Kizaru trained with his devil fruit and got better with it. So it's like Mr. One could low-key actually be good comp for Zoro. When Cross Guild ever makes their move, whenever we leave Elbaf and Cross Guild makes their move, because he's just the dice man. He's not the steel man. He's not the iron man. He's just a sword man. So it's like, if he improved his hockey, if he just became a stronger person and way faster, like, who knows, bro? His swords could be, like, as fucking hard as, I don't know, like, hold up. What is the toughest type of metal? What is the strongest type of metal? Tungsten. Yeah, this motherfucker could have tungsten blades, bro. Like, by the time, like, tungsten armament hockey blades, like, and then he has, bro, you gotta remember, like, oh my god, invest in Mr. One stocks. Invest in Mr. One stocks insanely, bro. Because, he's on Cross Guild with fucking Mihawk, bro. And it's like, we know that Mihawk doesn't really like... Well, it's not that Mihawk doesn't like training people. He specifically didn't want to train Zoro because he was like, I'm not going to train the person who wants to kill me. That makes no fucking sense. And then Zoro just begged like a bitch. And Mihawk was like, all right, fine. Damn. Chill. Like, stop glazing. So, it's not entirely impossible that Mr. One comes back and is a fucking problem for... Hold up. Yo. Or I guess he's not Mr. One anymore. He's Daz Bones because Baroque Works doesn't exist. But, hold up, chat. I'm such a fucking loser. I'm posting on Reddit right now that people need to invest in Mr. One stocks. Alright, so first and foremost, he can train his devil fruit to be stronger than steel. Like how Luffy, Kid, Law, Kizaru, etc. have all improved their devil fruit usage and abilities. Think as tough as tungsten when we see him again. He's also on the same crew as Mihawk now, so his potential to become an insanely skilled swordsman and hockey user is now ridiculously high. Alright, posted. Let's get back to the video.
For a second. How would the fight have gone if he fought Krieg at full health? Don Krieg's greatest selling point is his armor that's made of steel. Again, Zoro can't cut through that during this point of the story, so he'd literally have to aim for his head, which he might be able to do. We see Luffy just outright cook him in stats, and the only reason it was a close fight was because of all the tricks Don had up his sleeve. All Zoro has to do is, well, cut the guy's head off, or he can aim for his leg and turn him into a legless pirate. Anyways, I do think Zoro can beat Don, but rules are rules. Put the L on the board. Luffy fights Arlong after a grueling period of pacing where he's stuck underwater while everyone's fighting the other fishmen. Again, just like the last fight, Zoro loses. I mean, we see it outright. Zoro is so injured, even Arlong's scared for him. That is an L, but this matchup is genuinely interesting. First off, we see Arlong literally bite and break a sword from Luffy.
Bro, how is it interesting?
Obviously, Luffy has zero swordplay and was making that point in the first place, and so Zoro should have more finesse and strength behind his swings. Luffy and Zoro were pretty relative in stats, with Luffy at times literally blissing him, so Zoro should be somewhat able to do the same. To be honest, I can see Zoro edging out the win. He's definitely got the AP to do it. He just has to watch out for Arlong's teeth. That can be a real nuisance. If Arlong gets to bite his blade or blades, I think it's over, but otherwise, I think Zoro takes it. However, it's still an L on the board, so let's keep going. We're gonna skip Little Garden and go straight to Drum Island where Luffy fights Wapol. I think Oda genuinely has Zoro act like a numbnut the entire arc because it was so obvious he would have deleted Wapol in a second. In fact, I think it was actually implied Sanji himself, who was weakened, was going to be a powered up Wapol who fused with his two commanders. Zoro easily takes this, put a W on the board for my guy. Next is the Alabasta arc, and yeah, we're in for some cool conversations.
Bro, Zoro
Luffy had like 3 fights with Crocodile, 2 of which he literally lost and should have died in.
There's
but
no
he
way
didn't,
Zoro
and
wins
he came
here.
back the 3rd time with a new
Genuinely
plan.
no way he wins here. What's he gonna do? Coat his swords in water, bro? Coat his swords in blood? Nah, he gets cooked. He gets cooked. Like, at this point in the story, like, after our long part... In Romance Dawn, up, I'd say, until, like, maybe Syrup Village, maybe Orange Town, Luffy and Zoro are basically the same strength, right? But after Arlong Park, or actually no, I say they're the same strength in Baratier too. I say the same strength in Baratier. We don't actually know because Zoro fought Mihawk, so it's like if Luffy fought Mihawk, he would have been cooked too. There's not a single Straw Hat would have won that fight. Not a single Straw Hat will currently win that fight. But which is so crazy. Like from like chapter 100 something to chapter 1150, the Straw Hats would still get cooked by the same people: Mihawk, Shanks, Akainu, Kizaru if he was actually trying, Aokiji. Like 1150 chapters later, and we really see why the top tiers in the world are still like considered the top tiers. Like without Luffy, bro, the Straw Hats are so cooked, it's actually insane. They're like one of the, like with Luffy, they're really just like clout munching, dick riding off Luffy, bro. Without him, they're so done. Like they're nothing, cause it's like Zoro. His Loki feat doesn't even count. So it's like, yeah, like Zoro stops at anybody like who has a wide gap over King. So, you know, he's a Yonko Commander 1. Like Zoro maybe gets recruited to be a warlord. I don't know. Like fucking yeah. So they're irrelevant, but anyways, yeah, Zoro gets cooked in this fight against Crocodile. Luffy is faster, stronger, than Zoro in this fight, and he gets absolutely bullied by Crocodile until he coats his arms in blood. And even then he still like almost loses. Like, and he would have died if Robin didn't save him too. So if we're being honest, Luffy should have lost to Crocodile. So Zoro, like, this didn't even be a discussion. Zoro 100% loses to Crocodile and Alabasta. Like, he serves, there's no chance he would beat Crocodile and Alabasta. There's literally zero chance.
Get around Crocodile's main selling point, his intangibility. Crocodile is a Sandman. He ate the Suna Suna no Mi to become a Logia with sand powers. And so at this point, and for the rest of the pre-time skip, Luffy and the rest of the crew can't really box with Logias without literally using elements opposite of the Logia. Luffy got through the Crocodile by using water first, and then in his final fight he uses his blood's moisture. Funnily enough, in the same arc, Zoro unlocks what seems to be literal Haki. Zoro is basically the only one who can unironically get through Crocodile's intangibility.
Yeah, but he can't do that on purpose.
The fact is that he can't really use it at will. Anyways, when
he
I
did
see
that by
people go
accident.
over this fight, apparently it's like taboo to say that Zoro can edge out the win. Luffy and Zoro were relative at this point.
No,
Heck,
they were
had
not.
A fight, like not too many chapters before this, and as soon as Luffy got a way to get through Crocodile's Logia, he won Extreme Dip.
Brother, what
There's
did you
also
just say?
Crocodile's Poison, which he out.
What did this
use
dude
it
just
at
say?
will. Anyways, when I see people go over this fight, apparently it's like taboo to say that Zoro can edge out the win. Luffy and Zoro were relative at this point. Heck, they had a fight like not too many chapters before this, and as soon as Luffy got a way to get through Crocodile.
Bro, if you think at Whiskey Peak that Luffy was going all out against Zoro, if you don't think that Luffy could have just packed up Zoro, you know what? I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
Logia, he won extreme
I was
death.
gonna pull up
There's
Whiskey
also
Peak,
Crocodile's
but
poison, which
let's
he
just go off
outright
the
tells
assumption I'm
Luffy
wrong. We'll
about.
watch
And
it after
with
the
Zoro
video.
having a blade to keep his distance for the most part, he shouldn't have to worry about that. I think Zoro actually goes extreme deep with Crocodile. Ishishi Sansan won't one-shot him obviously, but on the other hand, the only thing Crocodile can really do to Zoro is like suck out his moisture, which I don't ever see happening.
Why would
this
that not
is all
happen?
under the assumption that Zoro's passively using Breath of All Things, by the way. So he's taking an L for the video, but as a real fight, I think it could go either way. Put an L on the board though. We enter Skypiea and we have another dangerous Logia that Luffy just happens to counter completely. Zoro literally went against him in the story and lost very badly, but we actually see that he can put up a fight in stats just like Luffy did, going back to what I said a little bit earlier.
No,
Put the L
Anel
on the
was,
board, though.
bro.
Water 7
Anel was literally trolling so hard throughout Skypiea, bro. Anel was trolling so hard. Like, if you think that Zoro was anywhere close to swapping hands with Anel, you're crazy. He was literally letting him get free hits off the troll. He let a dude shoot him in the face just to flex that you couldn't touch him. Like, no. Like, when Luffy and Anel fought, and Luffy was literally Anel's natural counter, Anel still almost beat him, bro. Like, no. Zoro has no way of beating him, no way of doing, even if you give Zoro like random usage of Breath of All Things, bro, and say like give it to him like black flashes, bro, like every time he locks in, he uses Breath of All Things, bro. Anel is putting him down before he does significant damage. Like, just because you can hurt a Logia doesn't mean you can beat a Logia. Like, we literally saw that with who's a good example that's not Luffy versus Kizaru. Damn, now I'm blanking because Smoker got bitched by Dragon. Akainu is not a good example because Akainu would probably still beat Luffy, so that's not a good example. Same with Kuzan. Damn. I can't think of one right now. But just because you can hit a Logia doesn't mean you can hurt a Logia. Like, you know what? I'll give it to you. Prime example. Just because Yamato could use armament hockey, advanced armament hockey, Conqueror's coding, bro, Akainu would be so unfazed fighting her. Like, I don't even think he would dodge. And I love Yamato. People hate Yamato. I love Yamato. I do not think Kaido would dodge fighting Yamato. I'm being so serious,
runs,
bro.
and I'm not about to go over Zoro versus Usopp or Zoro versus Frankie, so we'll go over the fights Luffy has in Endy's lobby. Luffy enters first and fights Blueno using Gear 2 for the first time. Even before it, Luffy was able to match Blueno's speed despite having Shave in his arsenal. With Gear 2, he outright just blitzes him multiple times, then hits him with 3 attacks, eventually leading to Blueno getting knocked out. In hindsight though, Blueno is absolute fodder. He had an 820 Doriki level. His iron body shouldn't be anything scary compared to Kaku or Jabra.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Zoro was fighting Jabra and he fought
attacks,
Kaku.
all of which should be able to outright just cook Blueno, so put the W on the board. As for the next fight, things are getting crazier. We talked about how Blueno is fodder compared to Kaku and Jabra, which is true, but then almost the same thing could be said about Kaku and Jabra compared to Lucci. Lucci in complete base had a 4000 Doriki level, and he, along with Jabra, is able to use a zone form and hybrid form on top of that. Zoro was out here getting the worst from Kaku, who didn't know anything about his Devil Fruit. This isn't to say Zoro can't box with Lucci, maybe he can hold his own against base Lucci, but hybrid just destroys him.
Yeah.
He's too fast, way too strong, and I think it's pretty logical to assume that he's the most durable of all the CB9 members.
I mean, like,
on the board. In Thriller Bark, we see a whole bunch of BS.
It's really crazy. Like, Lucci really took his progression in the story so unseriously, bro. Like, maybe because he's already a CP9 agent at the point where we meet him. But it's like, how have you gotten, like, Lucci didn't get weaker. Not at all. Lucci 100% got stronger. Don't get it twisted. Like, he literally has an awakening now. He has hockey. Like, Lucci definitely got stronger. But, like, how did he get gapped so badly? When it's like, it's to the point now where it's like, like, I'm on the side that if Zoro used King of Hell at the start of the fight, he would have cooked Lucci. Like, it's over. It's just so crazy. Like, I mean, y'all saw Gear 5 versus... Who is y'all? Who am I talking to? Nobody. But Gear 5 versus Luffy. Lucci got cooked. Like...
Luffy absorbs 100 shadows and becomes Nightmare Luffy and Solo's Oars. Mind you, the entire crew was fighting this monster before Luffy pulled up, and then after cooking him, Luffy fought a Maria who absorbed even more shadows. This is such a weird arc to go over. Zoro can't possibly beat Maria, I'm not gonna lie. Despite him having an obvious weakness, that being spitting out shadows after being hit, Zoro doesn't have the power Luffy has unless he uses Ashura. And he doesn't even use Ashura when Kuma pulls up, so I'm not gonna assume he's using it here. There's also the fact that bro didn't even have a shadow, so he has to defeat Moria before the sun rises, which he very clearly cannot do. The sun rose in one chapter, by the way. Yeah, put the L on the board.
Nah, Shadow Asgard Moria was something serious, bro.
The next arc, Zoro is like basically crippled. He took Luffy's pain the arc prior, so the condition he was in was
Nothing
just
happened,
ridiculously
bro.
bad. Obviously he's not beating Kuma, so that's an L, but then he'd be sent to Amazon Lily in the next 3 days. 3 days is actually pretty good for Zoro since he has to recover a little bit.
He is
Obviously,
not
he's
recovering from
fully
that damage
healed,
in 3
but
days,
it
bro.
is something.
Ain't no way.
To be honest though, ain't nobody care about the in quotations fights that happen on Amazon Lily. So let's get into what actually matters. Luffy versus...
I mean, he beat Sandersonia. What's Boa's other sister's name? Sandersonia, and what's the other one now? Marigold.
Magellan. This is actually pretty close considering how trash Magellan is. Alright, I'm kidding. Despite me wanting to say Zoro can extreme diff this, he really can't.
He cannot.
Magellan is just way beyond his pay grade in terms of lethality. If any poison hits Zoro, he's done for. Easily an L, so put 2 L's on the board. I was thinking about putting Zoro in Marineford, but obviously he'd be even more of a nuisance than Luffy was, so let's just skip past that.
I feel like
Finally entering the post time skip.
I feel like if Zoro went to Marineford, bro, oh my god, bro, oh my god. Obviously, he's so cooked. Like, Zoro in Marineford is so cooked, but if Zoro went to Marineford, bro, I feel like Mihawk just kills him for fun, honestly. If I'm being real. I feel like Mihawk would just kill him for fun. Just because he challenged him all the way back in Barrage, he's like, wait, I remember you. Yeah, you're the one who thought you could beat me. You're dead. Alright, I'll be right back. Chat. I'll use the bathroom. Alright, Chad, I'm back. My bad. Just got some of the best One Piece spoilers I've seen in a while. Bro, Oda has been on a fucking hot streak recently. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Oda has been on a hot streak, and this newest chapter, oh my god, it's gonna change my life, bro. This chapter is about to be so good. Oh my god.
Funnily enough, that boy Zoro also fought Hody Jones underwater with no hockey or named attacks.
Yeah, Hody gets cooked. He already lost.
He scarfed down 200,000 drugs. He's still not beating Zoro.
Hody sucks.
Out of Fishman Island, Luffy fights Caesar Clown like 2 times. The first time he's halted by Monet. If you put Zoro in that situation, he might just walk away and give up, you know, since he's misogynistic. But the second time, Caesar's yapping about his effed up plans to Luffy, and Luffy just punches him mid-sentence. This was off guard, sure, but let's be real, he could have done the exact same thing if he was on guard. Funnily enough, he literally does that. Caesar tries to pipe up using a huge form like every other villain ever, and Luffy just one-shots him with a bigger attack. Zoro is probably one-shotting him just like he did to Hody. He has to use hockey this time though because Caesar is a Logia, so it's even more lethal. Caesar was really never strong, he was just annoyingly slippery. Put the W on the board for my guy. In Dressrosa, Luffy goes through an entire tournament to get Ace to W.
Please don't go through the entire tournament. Thank you, bro. That shit was so boring.
Zoro versus Doflamingo. Just like Zoro versus Crocodile, it's like taboo in this community to insinuate that Zoro can stand a chance against Doflamingo, but honestly, I don't even see a reason this is the case. Zoro entered post-type skit
Let's see.
never, not once, went all out until Wano. Fishman Island, the guy was snoozing. Punk Hazard, snoozing even more. Dressrosa, he finally used hockey for the first time, but no one actually put Zoro. Obviously, there's the ambiguous island buff that everyone refers to, sure, but in context, that really only happens when they go through an insane fight. This would have applied to, say, Alabasta, Skypiea, then Enies Lobby. Those 3 arcs had Zoro fighting for his life.
Okay.
This man literally hadn't bled until he entered Wano. I'm so serious. And the
That is...
reason I'm hyping this is
Damn, I
because
kind of forgot about that.
we saw in Wano is the Zoro-
Bro, that's probably why... Oh my god, bro. Bro, post-time skip Zoro's... Oda's handling of Zoro post-time skip is, like... not my favorite, bro. Like... if you're a Zoro fan, you probably love solo leveling. I can't lie. Like... you definitely love those, like, power fan... because Zoro is just a fucking edgelord in post-time skip, bro. Like, King of Hell with fucking... with Pika, like... or not Pika, King, like, oh, I'm gonna cheat death, I'll conquer death, all this fucking, like, how fucking stoic he is, how he's always aura farming and stuff, and it's cool. I think that, like, Zoro's a really cool character, but I think that, he felt just, like, more like a character in pre-time skip. Like, he has his highs, he has his lows, he has his extremely cool moments, funny moments, like, moments that make him look sort of like a fraud, and, like, he just doesn't really have that in post-time skip, in my opinion. He's just a really cool, dependable guy, and I feel like that's where a lot of his fan base comes from, but, like, I feel like post-time skip, I stopped liking Zoro. Like, not stopped liking him, I think I just stopped being part of the Zoro fan base post-time skip. And I'm not part of the Sanji fan base either. Honestly, my favorite Straw Hats are Luffy, Robin, Chopper, and Jinbei. But, and Frankie. But, Zoro pre-time skip was definitely one of my favorites, but he just lost a lot of what made him feel like a genuine character to me, I guess, post-time skip, so... But I still like him. I still think he's a really cool character. His fights are always awesome, but he's just not. I mean, he's gained some more agency in Elbaf, but he just kind of felt like not a hype tool, but like the opposite of a hype tool, like a hype receiver, like a hype conduit, like just meant to. He exists to create cool moments. It felt like in post time skip, not really to impact the story in meaningful ways. Like, if we're being honest, outside of fights and outside of holding off a strong opponent, how has Zoro pushed the plot forward in post time skip? Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe there's something that I completely am not remembering. It could be possible. But outside of fighting, I genuinely cannot think of a way that Zoro has moved the plot forward. So, and it's like, Wano was supposed to be his arc, and it was for power scaling, it was for hype moments in Oro, but like we learned nothing about him during Wano, like literally nothing. And it's like with Sanji, with Whole Cake coming right before Wano as well, there was that expectation, because like Sanji got a whole ass backstory in Whole Cake. We met his family, like we learned more about his convictions. He had his fight against Luffy where he got more characterization, and up until that point, like, yes, Sanji had been snarky and sarcastic and backhanded and shit like that, but like we never really got something like where we see how he truly feels about Luffy's selfish tendencies, and how no matter what, like, Luffy is always going to be to his aid, or like how he's always going to be to Luffy's aid. My bad. And I wait, how much of the video did we miss? I think I stopped like right here because I have my audio capture off, but or my video capture audio off. But nothing happened for Zoro like that. He just got really cool fighting moments, if we're being real. Like, and if we're honestly keeping it a buck, what Straw Hat besides Sanji? Like, I understand why people say that Sanji is the best written character in the Straw Hats, or the best written character in One Piece, because, and I don't think that, honestly. If I had to say the best written Straw Hat, I would either say, the problem with saying the best written Straw Hat is that their peak writing exists inside specific arcs, right? So it's like, I could say any Straw Hat is the best Straw Hat based on what arc we're talking about. If we're talking Enies Lobby, Robin is the best Straw Hat. If we're talking Fishman Island, then Jinbei's the best Straw Hat, even though he wasn't a Straw Hat then. If we're talking, or not Fishman, where did, no, it was Fishman, where Luffy and Jinbei exchanged blood. So, if we're talking Sabaody, then Luffy's the best Straw Hat. If we're talking, damn, what arc besides Drum Island has Chopper had? Because it's like, I don't really want to say Drum Island, because that's where he was introduced, so that doesn't really feel fair. But damn, I love Chopper too, but what arc has he? I will get back to Chopper later. But same thing with Brook too. Like, Brook really, I guess, honestly, Elbaf right now you could say is Brook's best arc, because he has had a lot of shit happening in that arc in these last few chapters, and it seems like he's had a lot more agency, and he's going to get more expanded on his backstory in this arc, so that's going to be cool. But Brook hasn't really had an arc either. Frankie, I mean, Frankie, again, that's another case where, like, you could say Water 7, but he was introduced in Water 7, so is that fair? I don't know, but he is. I think Frankie's writing never really falls off. Frankie just gets less utility every arc, it feels, but I don't feel like his writing ever really fell off. So I'd say Frankie is a consistently well-written Straw Hat, but it's like, even he doesn't have like, Enies Lobby is the only thing comparable. Like, Robin's treatment during Enies Lobby and the O'Hara flashback and everything is the only comparable treatment to what Sanji got during Whole Cake. like, I guess you could say Romance Dawn with Luffy, but he's the main character, so he should have a ton of content surrounding him. But, like, with Nami, like, Arlong Park was a tiny glimpse, but we still don't know that much about her past. All we know is what happened to her when she was a kid. We don't know who Nami's real parents are. Fucking, who else? I guess, is that everybody that I went through? Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, Robin, Chopper, Frankie, Nami, Jinbei. Yeah, like, Jinbei has no backstory. I don't think Jinbei really needs that much of a backstory. We know a lot of what happened to Jinbei already. Like, he was part of the Sun Pirates, and then Fisher Tiger died, and he inherited the Sun Pirates. So it's like, we know the level of trauma and racism that Jinbei faced already. So I feel like we don't need too much more on him, but, like, he didn't get Sanji whole cake treatment either. So I understand why a lot of people say Sanji is the best written Straw Hat, but damn, I went on a whole side tangent talking about why Zoro wasn't my favorite Straw Hat, or why he wasn't even one of my favorite Straw Hats anymore, to talking about which Straw Hats are well written. I think they're all well written. They just, their best writing exists inside certain arcs. And that's not really because Oda's a bad writer. It's because, I mean, there's only so much attention he can give to every character. And I know that sounds like a cop-out, but it's like there's only so much attention Oda can give to every single character per arc. Like, you gotta remember, Oda drops tons of characters every arc. Like, every arc Oda's dropping new characters with new backstories and new foundations and new everything. So it's like, if you're going to create a whole new character, like, everyone already likes the Straw Hats. Like, if we learned nothing else about the Straw Hats, people would be disappointed, but they wouldn't stop loving them as characters. They wouldn't stop ranking top in character popularity polls. But, like, if Law never got the backstory that Law got, people wouldn't like Law nearly as much. He'd just be another Zoro who's, like, super cool. But I feel like a lot of the reason why people, like, people who know Ball like Law more than Zoro is because Law is a really cool character, but, like, he's not needlessly aura farming. Like, we know why Law is the way that he is. Like, Law is just a super serious guy, and it comes off as really cool, whereas, like, we know nothing about Zoro besides the little glimpse into his childhood that we got. So it's like, I don't know. Mini ran over. Let's play the video.
Zoro would have won that tournament just as easy. We all know what we're here for. Zoro versus Doflamingo. Just like Zoro versus Crocodile, it's like taboo in this community to insinuate that Zoro can stand a chance against Doflamingo, but honestly, I don't even see a reason this is the case. Zoro entered post type skip and never, not once, went all out until Wano. Fishman Island, the guy was snoozing. Punk Hazard, snoozing even more. Dressrosa, he finally used Haki for the first time, but no one actually pushed Zoro. Obviously, there's the ambiguous island buff that everyone refers to, sure, but in context, that really only happens when they go through an insane fight. This would have applied to, say, Alabasta, Skypiea, then Enies Lobby. Those three arcs had Zoro fighting for his life. This man literally hadn't bled.
There's still 8 minutes left in this video, and I'm really tired and really hungry, so I'm gonna go ahead and end stream. I've been streaming for like 4 hours now too, so yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and end it. I'm a lot to edit, so no viewers this time, but maybe next time.